the more that I've won and like you just said, how hard it is,
Yep.
I feel like I have a softer spot for guys that hasn't. For instance, Damian Lillard,
Yep.
like James Harden. You think of these guys who's had these incredible careers and haven't won a championship. And like I used to talk a lot. I used to always, and like I still will, like Charles Barkley, like never won a championship, Chuck. Like I'm still going to talk about him. But there's also another side of me that's like James Harden. Does James Harden win a championship if he don't run up against us every year in the conference finals? Like,
I mean, would Karl Malone have won? Karl Malone would have won a championship, or John Stockton would have won a championship if MJ wasn't, or Dominique Wilkins when Atlanta.
Exactly.
I mean, talk about all these guys. Yeah.
But then these guys end up being discredited, like for what they done in their careers because they didn't win a championship. But actually, only you and I, and obviously other champions, knows how hard it really is, and all of the things that has to go right in order for it to happen. You got to be you have to be healthy at the right time. You got to be clicking at the right time. You got to get a little lucky. But
people underestimate and undervalue the luck element.
Absolutely.
Because I'm a Golden State fan. Like, it's Layla's favorite team. No, I am. I've told you this.
Absolutely.
Like, if you look back on if everything would have gone perfect, right? Y'all could have 6 or 7 championships.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, if everything would have went wrong, y'all maybe only have 1 or 2.
Yep.
Like, we look at these plays as, and I've always said this, we allow individual plays to determine somebody's entire career.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, if Houston Rockets wouldn't have missed 27 straight threes, listen, y'all's defense is great, but some of the things was wide open.
Yeah, at least 10 of them were wide open.
Or what if Karl Malone would have put the ball up like this and Jordan wouldn't have come baseline and knocked it out of his hand? Like, there's so many elements of stuff. So I believe that there's so much luck, but I also think you make your luck.
Yeah.
And like to watch y'all know, because there's a champion's mentality of knowing when that play is. Mm-hmm. Like knowing when you have to make a play.
That's true.
You know,
that is true.
And you can only know that when you've won.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot, you can try to know it, you can try to feel it, but up until you win, you're guessing. You're guessing when it's time. Like, is it time now? Okay, no. Is it time now? You know what I mean? And so I feel like watching you guys and watching y'all last year, like it really was, you knew when it was time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's luck, but I also think, there's that mentality and that winner.
So do you think, like, actually, as of late, Dame has been really outspoken about it. Do you think the flack that guys catch, or not even necessarily the flack, but essentially how guys are dropped down the rankings because of not winning a championship, do you think that's justified?
I think in the past NBA, yes. The modern NBA, probably not. Because I think there's so much switching teams and going places that then you're going to have to start not validating championships as well. Because do you remember when the Lakers did it? It was like Karl Malone went to the Lakers and Gary Payton went to the Lakers. Yeah, and they went to the Lakers and it was just kind of like if they win a championship this year, they haven't won one before. And I think this is what I'm facing now. Like, there's so many people that are calling me KD and, you just switching teams. And I'm like, listen, at me. I've won championships, however you want it, I'll give it to you. We won it the hard way. I've gone back home and won a championship. And now I'm deciding that, you know what? I don't want to play 40 minutes. I want to do everything. I don't want to, I'm cool winning near my family, picking me off the court, playing for a dope organization in a dope practice facility with stuff that I've never had in my career. Call me what you want, but don't at me with that. And so I think we have different ways of validating and not validating players. Do I think Charles Barkley is a freaking beast during his? Yes. Like Chuck could ball.
Absolutely.
And he played during an era that was playing against, so, but I think now it's a little bit because so many guys are changing teams. So it's like, what is Dame going to do? Because you are kind of wasting a little bit of years, and I get it. Like, you want to stay loyal, and there's a lot of people that want to start and finish in the same place, and I think that that's admirable. But you also have to look at the big scheme of things if you care about where you are on the list.
So are you saying KD coming to the Warriors and you going to the Aces are two totally different things?
I think it's two totally different things. I've won 2 championships. So I think
you're saying what you did is more LeBron than KD, essentially. Because LeBron went back home, won a championship.
I'll be honest, yes. I think LeBron moved to the Lakers for yes, career-wise, but also business-wise.
Yeah, like absolutely.
He's talking about wanting to be a billionaire. Well, guess what? I want to be a female Magic Johnson. I want to be a businesswoman, and I want to take female sports and female athletes and have them looked at differently in tech, in investment, in just business in general. And so for me, I think it was family, it was business, and it was basketball. And it's like, and I think that was the main priority. Draymond, I have not had a locker in my entire career. I've been in the WNBA for 16 years, and I have not had a locker where it has my name on it and I can leave my shit and then come back and know my shit gonna be there. I have not had that.
Really?
That's my own, that you walk into, and this is your own area. Nobody else, there's no old people walking through. And it's not to say this is a bad thing, but I'm saying, like, I fought so hard to like bring the WNBA along that I've never had a practice facility where I can just go get shots up at night. We've always shared a practice. Yes. And so my thing is I deserve that, right?
Absolutely.
I deserve that. I've worked my ass off and have been a part of growing the WNBA. And so I don't want to fight. I want my last couple years, if this is it, I want this to be something that I look back on and I'm like, man, like, I had that, like, I've seen progress. This is where we started and this is where we're at right now.
What's up, everybody? It's Draymond Green. Make sure you subscribe to the Volumes YouTube channel below so you don't miss any more of this great content going forward.